What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I hope everyone is doing well. Doing some general readings for all the signs today. I'm on the sign of Scorpio because they had the second most views from the last group of readings that I posted. So I'm going to go in order. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, check out the About section of the channel for more information on how to do that, as I do have some openings. So it's first come, first serve. So anyways, let's see what's going on with the sign of Scorpio from now until the end of February 2020. You have the Knight of Cups. I feel like it's a lot of reflecting here, Scorpio. You have the Moon card. You have the King of Cups. The Queen of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Cups. Ten of Swords. Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Underlying energy is the Five of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Hierophant here. So I think that some of you guys have been going through, or someone you're dealing with has been going through kind of a dark night of the soul where you've been reflecting a lot about your childhood, a lot about your emotions, a lot about your feelings about things. You have the Moon card, so this is about facing the difficult parts of yourself that maybe it's taken you a while to kind of address or deal with. With the King of Cups, this is about you kind of, I don't want to say you're holding back your emotions, but it's taken you a very long time to learn to control your emotions. And for some of you guys, it's really hard for you to express your emotions. Some of you guys have some really powerful psychic gifts. Some of you guys might be looking into some scrying or learning to trust your intuition more when it comes to things in your life. I also feel like you guys are looking into a new way of supporting yourself as far as your income. I feel like some of you guys are working on things. There's a lot of studying. There's a lot of downloads here, especially when it comes to your intuition. With the Eight of Cups, there's been a lot of things that you've had to walk away from in your life, whether it's people, places, or things. But I feel like it's all on the journey to make yourself happier, to figure out what it's going to take for you to be content. For some of you guys, it really is your own determination. It's your own independence. It's your own experience of everything that you've been through that shaped you into the person that you are. Some of you guys, it's about kind of succumbing to the inevitable, letting things just be what they are. And then with the Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, this is about, by you guys going after what it is that you want and being successful and fighting for everything that you've had in this life. I feel like some of you guys are able to share your gifts with other people, or you're getting to that point now where maybe you're having more confidence in yourself to share your gifts with other people, but it hasn't come without a price for some of you guys. It has come with a lot of reflecting on yourself, on working on yourself and moving towards, a better light. For some of you guys, it's about embracing your abilities and having more confidence in yourself to share them with the world, and in turn helping other people. I do feel like some of you guys are going to be communicating with more people, I think, about the things maybe that you've lost, that you've been through. But in turn, not really letting it define who you are. I think some of you guys you have been through a lot in your life. You have taken a lot of losses, but at the same time, it's shaped you into someone where you can communicate with others, where you can be a spiritual teacher to other people, where you can help other people that are going through perhaps a spiritual awakening, or just recognizing all of the lessons that life has taught you, and in turn helping other people. Some of you guys are, grounding your energy and making plans for your future, whether it's in a business or in just being the wife and mother that you've always wanted to be. And I think that, you have a lot of thoughts on being stable and being grounded. For some of you guys, it's about taking action to become an entrepreneur. It's about you being the boss, about you kind of taking the action towards your goals in a business that you want to start, or just continuing on the journey that you're on. But at the same time, not being too overly emotional or being too proud about your gifts, about certain things. You're holding yourself in a professional light. You are focused and being and career driven at this time. Some of you guys are a public figure, but you're not really seen as someone who's super open and some of you guys have a lot of confusing or conflicting ideas about maybe someone that you've had to walk away from. There's a lot of really fast-paced changes as well as communication coming into your life, and you're not really sure how to make decisions about, moving on or moving away from certain things. But at the same time, you're gaining a sense of routine and kind of going through this rite of passage in your life where I think that by you expressing the losses that you've been through and maybe coming out of this level of indecision, not really looking at anything as a waste of time, but as a lesson learned into moving forward. So making the decision to not be stuck, to not stress too much about certain things, not to be overwhelmed by your emotions is a big one here for some of you guys, and that you're learning and that you're emerging as this butterfly. I feel like some of you guys could have been dealing with a kind of an impulsive person, or maybe an immature energy, just something that was really in and out of your life. And I feel like you're wanting a change. You're wanting things to work out in a different way. You're focused on, not being so impulsive or not really accepting that energy into your life. I feel like there's some type of an investment here that you guys are just kind of, you're really unsure of. It could have been a home for some of you guys. I feel like there's a lot of clarity and new things coming to your mind. Maybe you have a lot of different options. You have a business idea that you're trying to ground. You're trying to have faith in it, but there's a need for you to pay attention to, some boundaries when it comes to communication, especially with possibly people who feel like you did them wrong in some type of way. I do feel like the financial aspect of things are going to be getting better for some of you guys. But it is going to be an ending to old situations and letting go of, the pain and the past trauma that we've dealt with, to come to this sort of contentment and recognizing that everything comes with letting things go, and that, as long as things are equally done as far as a give and take, that new things are coming in, and that your voice kind of carries weight, that you do spread knowledge to other people, that you are this grounded energy, that maybe you don't always know the correct answer, but the role that you're stepping into now is a completely different person from the past, and you are making decisions to release yourself from situations that maybe were stagnant or not moving forward, or people. I do feel like there is going to be some kind of conversation that's had. There may be some stress along the way, but I do feel like all in all, there will be new opportunities coming in for you, Scorpio. And it's just time to remember how far that you've come. It's time for you to kind of stand in your power and let people get to know you, or just kind of let your voice be heard and known to certain situations. And I do feel like when it comes to you getting and receiving in a certain situation, I do feel like a dream is coming true for you in your life, and it's your own intelligence that has brought you to this point. Like you have the intelligence to speak things into the universe and change the outcome of a situation. It says, be true to yourself. There's something where you need to speak up for yourself. It's about claiming your art. It's about loving yourself in every part of you that maybe you don't really think about is maybe where you've come from, your family, or what kind of childhood you had is kind of helped you become the person that you are. And it's important that every single part of that, your personality, is blended into one, and accepting all of those parts of yourself. Even though you've taken some losses, it's important to accept the things that are over with. It's about correcting some mistakes along the way, having some patience to overcome some uncertainty in your life. And it says, be open to love and think things through. I feel like there's going to be an unexpected opportunity or something. It could have been a misunderstanding, but it could be someone new coming into your life, and then feeling this automatic need to defend yourself, or, I just feel like there's a lot of surprises coming in for you as well. And it's just like, it's hard for you to figure out sometimes the discernment between what's real and fake. And I do feel like it's important. It's a big part of your individuality to be happy and not be so guarded to people coming in and offering love. Because I do feel like, it's moving towards you, as well as this happiness. Some of you guys just want to be happy and content in your family with your children, but I do feel like it's about you making the conscious decision to communicate, what it is that you would need to be taken care of to other people, as well as, when it comes to things being even, not really holding back about the uncertainty that you have about the situation. I do feel like meditation is going to be big here. It's about listening to understand and not listening to respond. There's going to be some situations where you could have some anxiety over dealing with monetary things here, but I do feel like there's a message here for you that's going to help you progress in your life. And I do feel like it's important for you to find this balance and harmony in your life, as well as speak your truth in every aspect of your life that there is, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about karma and, kind of reaping what you sow in this life. And it is going to take discipline. It is going to take courage, but it also is going to bring in some healing and blessings, as well as teaching for other people and compassion. I do feel like happiness and encouragement is here in your future endeavors, but there's also a divine plan that has something to do with experience as well. You have reliable. I think that some of you guys have these reliable people around you. You have get clear. You have meditation. You have seek seclusion and release, as well as acceptance. There's been some of you guys have been going through a pretty tough dark night of the soul for some of you guys, about accepting certain parts of yourself and releasing old habits or old things. You have reawaken and flow. I do feel like you guys are growing spiritually, and it's important for you to just go with the flow of the universe and understand that the right things will be brought into your life at the right time. And it's important to always be grateful for every phase that you're in along the way. So anyways, I hope that you guys have a good day. Bye.